Hello and welcome back to another episode of Virtual Travel. Today let's talk about Bali. Bali is considered the island of the gods, and before I give you a better understanding of the island, you have to listen to this. But how cool was that? Now let's get back to the facts. Did you know that Bali is actually four islands? How, you ask? Well, Bali is the name of the island, but it's also a province that includes a handful of smaller islands: Nusa Penida, Nusa Lembongan, and Nusa Ceningan. All these are clusters of much smaller islands, just 20 minutes boat ride from Sanu Port. Or did you know that Bali is in the Coral Triangle? What's the Coral Triangle? It's the Amazon of Seas, of course. Oh, you don't know what the Amazon of Seas is? Well, the Amazon of Seas is the world's richest water for coral and sea life. You know how you're familiar with four seasons? Well, take a guess how many Bali has. Bali only has two seasons: dry season, going from April to October, and wet season, going from October to April. Do you want to know an interesting fact about the Balinese cultures and names? Well, of course you do. That's why you're here, right? Check this out. There are only four names in the Balinese culture. The first kid is always named Wayan. The second kid is always named Made. The third one is called Nioman, and the fourth one is called Ketut. And if there's a fifth child, you ask, well, in that case, the cycle repeats itself. So the fifth one was gonna be called Wayan. Do you know what's the world's most expensive coffee? It's called Kopi Luwak. Do you want to know why it's so expensive? Really? You really want to know? Okay, then I'll tell you. It's because it's produced in a rather odd and article way. Let's put it like that. From, wait for it, civet poop. The civet animals eat the coffee beans, and their poo is collected and processed to make the unique coffee, which can sell for as high as 50 euros a cup. Here's an interesting fact. During the first 3 months of a baby's life, they are carried everywhere. They are literally not allowed to touch the ground until they pass the 3 months mark. It's good to be a baby, isn't it? Are you a pet lover? Because the Balinese are also great pet lovers. In most homes, they are at least 4 different species, from dogs, cats to cattle, pigs, and even chickens. You know how your mom always tells you to eat everything because it's not polite to leave something on the plate? Well, in Bali, it's the exact opposite. It's actually considered polite to leave some food on your plate. Nyepi, the day of silence in the Hindu New Year celebration, is observed in the Balinese calendar, which, by the way, only has 210 days in a year. And on this day, the entire island goes into complete shutdown, meaning no work, no traveling, and no noise is allowed. That's including businesses and tourism. If you go to Bali and you might want to get some massage, it can be a little bit difficult. The reason is because there are only around 1,200 spas across the island. So the options are not really there. But the massage is a must for everyone visiting the island, especially the traditional Balinese massage that's influenced by Chinese and Indian style. Traditional Balinese massage is characterized by long, slightly firm strokes focused on pressure points. In Bali, spirits are everywhere. They sustain the balance of Zen. And then there are myriad practices to keep evil ones at bay. There's a screen behind compound gateways called an aling aling, intended to keep the evil spirits out. By the way, aling aling is also the name of one of Bali's most powerful waterfalls. Every morning, Balinese people leave offerings of food and incense wrapped in banana leaves outside their homes and businesses to appease these spirits. There are also nosy processions and fearsome stone carvings on walls to frighten them off. Did you know that Bali's rice fields have been recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site? These beautiful, self-sustaining, and virtually perfect system of eco-farming are the most beautiful rice fields in the entire world. Now I will show you some temples that you should visit. All the vegans in the house say, hey! And go visit the village of Ubuntu in the heart of Bali, because it's the ultimate wellness destination on the island. The town and outlying streets are abundant with vegetarian, vegan, organic, and raw food cafes and restaurants, with an emphasis on locally grown organic fruits and vegetables. If you have the time, you can go visit the dolphins at sunrise, and you can go swim with the manta rays. There is a cave temple called Pura Goa Lawa, and it's one of the Bali's 9 sacred temples. This is used as a bat cave. Thousands of bats live there. Fun fact time. In a Balinese temple, it's route 2. Point at things. Point the sole of your shoes towards the altar. Not wear appropriate attire. Be loud or disrespectful. Stand higher than the priest. Imagine that. Have an exposed wound, and my personal favorite, be visibly pregnant. There you have it, some fun facts about Bali. Thanks for joining. Please like the video, comment, and do not forget to subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.